Mr. President, I rise today to join my good friend from Delaware and to lend my voice in calling attention to an important day in America. Tomorrow, across the country, the hardworking Americans who get up every day to move our economy forward will create a collective chorus in celebration of National Manufacturing Day. At thousands of events in villages, towns, and cities throughout our nation, manufacturers will open their doors Friday and show in a coordinated effort what manufacturing is today and what it isn't. I am so proud to join this effort because by working together during and after National Manufacturing Day, we can shine a spotlight on the need for America to address workforce readiness issues, connect with future generations, and recognize the important role manufacturing plays in creating an economy that works for everyone. In Wisconsin, we have a long and proud tradition of making things: paper, engines, tools, ships, and yes, cheese, brats, and beer. We possess one of the largest manufacturing sectors in the nation, supporting a very significant share of our workforce and exporting products and goods all over America and, in fact, the world. Manufacturing has long been the backbone of our Made in Wisconsin economy, so much so that we actually celebrate October as Manufacturing Month in Wisconsin. In my state and across our country, manufacturing is increasingly an engine of economic growth and innovation and a source of good-paying jobs with high wages and solid benefits. And that is why I strongly believe that middle-class families and small businesses and manufacturers that are working so hard to move our economy forward deserve to have both parties in Washington working together to grow our manufacturing economy and create jobs. I am so proud to join my colleague, Senator Coons, on the floor today to highlight National Manufacturing Day. And I want to thank him for his leadership and his partnership on our Manufacturing Jobs for America initiative. Our effort aims to build bipartisan support for legislation that will modernize America's manufacturing sector and help American manufacturers grow and create jobs and assist American workers in getting the skills that they need to succeed in the next generation of manufacturing jobs. Working together, we are trying to do our part to get Washington to focus on manufacturing jobs. Now, this shouldn't be a difficult task, but unfortunately, Congress has shown itself better at manufacturing one crisis after another instead of working across party lines to strengthen American manufacturing. The fact is, governing by crisis has distracted us from the important work of moving our manufacturing economy forward. So, before we all pat ourselves on the back for simply doing our job and keeping the government open for business, let's address one crisis that has not been addressed. 2 months ago, the Senate did its job and passed a long-term transportation bill with bipartisan support. That legislation sought to end this constant cycle of short-term measures. It puts people to work, rebuilding our roads and bridges and ports, and creates jobs and will boost our economy. It's also important to manufacturers because it makes an investment in a 21st century American infrastructure that provides businesses with the quality transportation system they need to move their goods to market. This legislation also includes another measure that is vital to manufacturers and businesses in Wisconsin and across America. We reauthorized the Export-Import Bank, which is an important tool that helps us create that level playing field, bringing fairness to global trade and giving American manufacturers the resources they need to fight and win against their global competition. However, after we included that in our long-term transportation and infrastructure package in the Senate, the House adjourned for the August recess without passing that legislation to reauthorize the Export-Import Bank and has failed to take action on it for 2 full months. Just this week, Republicans on the House Financial Services Committee voted in lockstep to block an amendment to reauthorize the bank. These actions and inactions have real impacts on workers, and they are being felt by Wisconsin workers and families right now. GE Power and Water announced this week that it plans to stop manufacturing gas engines in Waukesha, Wisconsin, and blamed the closure on the House of Representatives for not reauthorizing the Export-Import Bank. It is a stark reminder that when Congress fails to do its job, hard-working people can lose their jobs as a result. It is my hope that this reminder will be heard by Congress. It's also my hope that National Manufacturing Day will provide an opportunity for my colleagues to rally around on the need for us to come together and address the challenges we face to grow our manufacturing economy. The Wisconsin families that I work for depend on our manufacturing jobs, and I believe that if we work to give our workers a fair shot, we can compete against anyone. But one of the challenges we must meet is making sure that our workers have the skills that they need for the manufacturing jobs of the future. We are fortunate to have a very strong technical college system that is working to provide Wisconsin businesses a skilled workforce so that they can compete and grow. American manufacturing took a huge hit as a result of the 2008 financial collapse and ensuing recession. But through sheer grit and determination, we are coming back. U.S. manufacturing has added 876,000 jobs over the past 66 months. Over the past 12 months, manufacturing has added 124,000 jobs. But despite this positive trend, we need to do more. The sector needs to add 1.7 million jobs overall just to return to pre-recession levels. In Wisconsin, our economy isn't growing as strong as we need to create true shared prosperity. In fact, it's lagging behind national growth. The manufacturing sector that sustained our economy in Wisconsin for generations must move forward at a stronger pace if middle-class families are going to get ahead. One of the most important things that we can do is put a stronger focus on investing in STEM programs and career and technical education. I am proud to have co-founded the Career and Technical Education Caucus, otherwise known as the CTE Caucus, and worked with co-chairs, Senators Kaine and Portman, to advocate for career and technical education. I believe that CTE is one of the most effective vehicles for responding to labor market changes and workforce readiness needs of business, particularly our manufacturers. We need to do more to ensure that students are better trained and better equipped for the high-skilled jobs of the future, especially in advanced manufacturing. Our business communities have been clear on the need for a highly trained workforce for in-demand fields, and CTE provides the knowledge and skills that can help drive stronger economic growth for our Made in America manufacturing economy. Now, in closing, I would like to urge my colleagues to join us tomorrow by visiting a local manufacturer in your state. National Manufacturing Day provides our nation with an important opportunity for us to show our commitment to the idea that manufacturing does not represent the jobs of yesterday. Senator Coons was talking about the branding issues. Well, today's manufacturing economy isn't your father's manufacturing economy, and today's factory isn't your grandfather's factory. It is a growing industry that has changed from the assembly lines of the past to high-tech innovation that will drive our future. Today, American manufacturing represents the jobs of tomorrow, providing a range of job opportunities in the area of skilled production, information technology, design, engineering, and science. Our next generation manufacturers need more skilled workers, and it is our job to work together to make sure that our economy has them. So let us join together and celebrate National Manufacturing Day and show that our commitment is a celebration of American manufacturing, and let's inspire the next generation of manufacturers. Again, I thank my colleague from Delaware and my colleague from Minnesota for their dedication to this vital issue.